Perception Through the Eyes of the Media by Grant Frost. Earlier, I presented to you a presentation just about the what my social issue is about. Well, this is my presentation to persuade you to believe in what I believe in. In this presentation, I will go over 3 key topics. A study that shows white people kill more white people than any other race. Black people kill less black people than the media perceives it. And white people kill less black people, and black people kill less white people. We'll start with white people kill more white people than any other race. There's a study that shows from 1980 to 2008, 84% of white murder victims were white people. Now, the media makes us think that the black people are killing the white people, but that's not the case. And I know that's not the most recent, but that's a long span from 1980 to 2008, and it shows 84% of white murder victims were white people. Also, another statement to back that up. The 2011 FBI murder census, that's the most recent. They haven't uploaded another one yet, but it shows that 2,630 white people murdered 3,171 other white people. This is much lower than the number of the black people killing other black people, which I will let you look at on my next, well, not on my next presentation because you can't look at it, but I will talk about it on my next topic. And also, these statistics are just the rates where the murderer and the victim were known. A lot of them are not reported correctly by the police officer or law, or they don't know who killed each other. With that being said, next we will go on to black people kill less black people, yet the media has us believing otherwise. So just like the 2011 FBI records for white people, there's also one for the number of black people murdered that is recorded. 2,447 black people murdered 2,695 other black people. Much less murdered and murderers than white on white. Also, there's another study that looks at the years 1980 through 2008. It's actually the same study I used earlier, but it's showing that only 16% of white murder victims were murdered by races other than white people, meaning that 84% of the people killing white people were white. The black and Hispanic and Italian and any other race makes up that 16%. So it's much less than people believe it to be. Now, we've talked about white people killing white people, which is actually the real issue. It's not the black people killing the black people. Or this brings us to our next topic: white people killing black people, or black people killing white people. Now, I come up with an interesting little fact when I did my research, and it shows that Donald Trump, the Republican Party active runner, put up a picture on Twitter that was extremely incorrect. He said, well, his picture was actually, it had the name of who posted it written underneath it, and the organization was not even real. There's a quote that says none of the numbers are reported by official websites. The figures on black on white homicides and white on white homicides are wildly inaccurate, and as several news organizations quickly noted, the Crime Statistics Bureau, that's who he got the information from, does not even exist. So, on my PowerPoint, I have the actual numbers, but I don't have those right now. But just when I say they weren't anything like the true numbers that match the FBI records, they were not. All right. So in conclusion, based on my facts that I have given in my speech, I hope your views have been changed on how you view murders.